Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you're watching this after the live stream, you too can get a free mini reading here on my channel. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel, continue to be subscribed to the channel, or maintain. You just make sure that you're still here, and then connect and turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and then you too can be part of the Lexa Tarot free readings here on my channel. For those of you who are watching me live, welcome back. Happy Halloween if you celebrate. Today is another reading, another live. I haven't been up here doing a live ever since the 27th. Okay, so I did a reading on the 26th and the 27th. So if you did take part in those two readings, either October 26th, which was a Sunday, and October 27th, which was a Monday, then you will not be added to today's list. That's number one. Number two, I'm not answering personal questions. This reading is the free mini reading, which is what your guides want you to know. However, if you do have a personal question, then join me later, because later, after I do this live, I will be coming back and I will be doing a you ask and I answer, allowing you to ask me any open-ended question, and then I'll give you a 15-minute reading. Now, that is not a free reading. But if you do want to join me for that, you can come back a little later. That being said, welcome back, intuitive friends. As I mentioned at the top of the intro, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And hello, everyone. Great to see everyone here. Welcome. All right, so let me have this out, because this is where I wrote everybody's name when I was here on the 27th and the 26th and the 27th. So let's see who's here, and then let's start today's reading. Hello, Bridget Bardot. Welcome. Hello, my lovely. So happy to catch you again. I feel truly spoiled. Such a greedy pleasure. Hope you're okay. This is not me saying, this is Bridget Bardot writing this. Hope you are well, my dear. Love you, hugs, and much gratitude and appreciation. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate your beautiful positive messages. It says, what advice do you offer for my reunion? Okay, so that is actually a personal reading question. You could come back later, Bridget Bardot. I am going to do another live after this, but I want to do the free one first. Ed, hello, Ed. Welcome. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, Ed, you were here the last time. Hold on one second. Oh, these glitches, I say. Okay, so there we go. Hold on one second. All right, here we go. So Ed, yes, you were here on the 26th, but hello, great to see you. Angelic Nymph, I don't think you were on before. I don't think I gave you a reading yet, so I will definitely add you to today's list. Ed, is always a pleasure to see you. Bridge Bardot, pleasure to see you also. Happy Halloween. You know, the veil is very thin today, so this is a great time. Okay, Rose Quartz. Hello, my dear. Rose Quartz, did I give you a reading so far? Let's see. Yes, on Sunday. Yes, you were here before, but it's great to see you and say hello. So, Angelic Nymph, you are here. Bridge Bardot, did you? I want to say you. Yeah, you did on Sunday. You sure did. Hello, Patty Alvarez. Hello, Patty. Patty, yes, you were here before, but it's always great to see you. Don't forget to give me those thumbs up, okay? It's always great for the algorithm. Let's see who else. Bridge Bardot, I'd welcome anything from the guides. Yes, but Bridge Bardot, I'm leaving this open for people who haven't had an opportunity yet. So I'm not adding you to this list, but I will be coming back later to do a super chat live. So if you have any personal questions that you would like to get clarity on, the Super Chat Live is not free, but you can participate doing a Super Chat. Okay, so come back if you have a specific reading, a specific question that you want to do a quick 15-minute. Well, it's not quick. That one's 15 minutes, so it's quite in depth. Cam05, hello, great to see you. You also had a reading on the 26th, so I'm not adding you here to the list, but no worries. Angelic Nymph, you are up first. Okay, Bridge Bordeaux, I thumbs before. Let me see. What was it that you wrote here? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the thumbs up before joining. All right, intuitive friends, let's see what's coming through. I want to thank all of you for your love, your loyalty, and your support. It's always a pleasure to see all of you. And of course, it's always a pleasure to to do readings for you guys. I know that today is Halloween, and I just wanted to pop up first to do the free readings. I will be coming back and will be answering any personal questions that you have, as long as it's an open-ended question. And don't worry, I'll give you guidelines and all that stuff, and I'll even set some examples for you. So if something very specific that you have been wondering about and you would like to have more clarity, then join me after this free live stream. Okay, that being said, because it's going to be one of those nights that I'm going to be here for a while, so I'm going to have an open session. Okay, chances are I'll try to do like two things at the same time. So I'll do like a super chat, but then personal questions is one thing, and then another one, but it's going to be definitely, it's not, that one's not going to be free. Okay, so just letting you guys know. All right, this one is though, but here we go. So let's start. We're going to start with Angelic Nymph, but before we do, let me say hello to all of you. Thank you again for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And today I will be doing a free live reading. Please note that super stickers and super chats get extra time and also get more detailed readings. Okay, so I will give you more messages. Please note that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, and I'm only channeling one question for 5 minutes today, and that one question is what your guides want you to know. Okay, so there we go. That being said, if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. Those links are there, as well as in the chat. Let's review the following. Number one, please read the legal disclaimer. I will, of course, read it for you in a few minutes, but it is there for you to read, both in the description box and as well as in the chat. Number two, I will call you in the order that you've appeared on the chat list. As long as you haven't had a reading with me on October 26th or October 27th. Okay, if you already had a reading October 26th or October 27th, I won't add you to today's reading, but feel free to join me for the super chat if you want clarity on a specific question. That being said, let's go over the legal disclaimer. Number one, please know that these readings are for entertainment purposes only, and please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Please note that super stickers and super chats do get extra time as well as extra clarity for their readings, okay? And always remember that the only one question that I channel on my channel here for free is what your guides want you to know, okay? So that's always the free reading that I give here. If it's anything else, any other readings I do through super chat, okay? All right, that being said, if you received a mini reading on October 26th or October 27th, you will not be added on today's list. So we have so far, Soul Child, of course, I'll add you to the list. I don't think I gave you a reading before. Let me double check. I don't remember. I never remember what I channel for all of you, but I at times do remember if I saw your name on the list. So, child, you are now on the list, okay? So, child. So, listen, intuitive friends, those of you who already got a reading, listen, now is a great time, especially today, right? Um, Send my link. Send this link to your friends, okay? To people that you feel may benefit from either the content on my channel or free messages, because I will be here for a bit, and I just want to make sure that if if you have some friends that you know would love to get a free mini reading, today's the day. Tell them to come. All right, intuitive friends. So we have angelic nymph and soul child. But of course, thank you for each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty. Please note that this is a free mini 5-minute reading. Hello, Brian. How are you, my dear? Haven't seen you in a while. Let's see. I don't think you came up before. Yeah, I don't think it's been a while. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. All right, Brian, you are on the list. Okay, Traveler, hello. I want to say, listen, let's see, Traveler. Did you get a free reading on the 27th? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, you're not on the list. Okay, perfect. Number 4 is Traveler. Thank you so much, Traveler. I know, I know. I just read your message there on the chat. No worries. Hello, Rito Bina Roy. Welcome. You are number 5 on the list. Okay, give me 1 second. All right. So I've added you on the list. Rito Rena Roy. Let me know if you're new to the channel so that we can give you a nice warm welcome. Rito. Okay, it says you can call me Rito. Rito in short. Okay, no worries, Rito. Let us know if you are new to the channel so that we can give you a nice warm welcome. All right, intuitive friends, let's jump straight into the reading. First up, we have Angelic Nymph. Angelic Nymph, thank you again for stopping by. Let's see what's coming through for you, what your guides want you to know. Please note that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see what's coming through for you in today's reading, what your guides want you to know. All right, let's see what's coming through. Welcome. All right, so Angelic Nymph, you have honesty and communication and no. Okay, so Angelic Nymph, what's coming through for you today, what your guides want you to know, is your guides want you to be aware that your voice matters. What you have to say matters, okay? And don't allow other people to suppress or make you feel like you shouldn't stand up for what you believe in or what your ideals are or what you may feel about something, okay? That's number 1. Number 2, I'm getting here about people, just kind of like in a way like you overpouring into connections, people, friendships, and maybe I'm getting here kind of like this, sweet natured, being taken advantage of. Okay, so your guides are here saying that first and foremost, there's a sense of clarity that you have in your crown chakra. There may be times where you feel like you're kind of like you just get those aha moments, like you're able to just like, just get a quick kind of like, wow, that's a great idea. Or you know what, just something pops in your mind. So your guides want to let you know here that that has a lot to do with your crown chakra. Okay. So there's this sense of either whether it's just new ideas, creativity, projects, things that just come to your mind, or whether this is talking about intuitive type of energy here, okay? That you just kind of download. It's like in your quiet or in your silence, you're able to download. Okay. So your guides are telling you here to allow yourself to open up your heart chakra, pour into people, but pour into people that pour into you. Because there's something about, people taking advantage, so to speak, okay, in regards to your generosity or how you give to others. All right. And your guides are not saying to be selfish. That's not the message. It's about you making sure that you are pouring into people that are pouring in you in a way that is not tilted. It's not you always reaching out to people, or it's not you always compromising, or it's not always you oh, come here. Did you just break? You sure did. I'm sorry. My puppy just took my Pilates sock and decided to destroy it. Okay. My apologies, guys. All right. So there's the sense here of just being aware of that energy that you pour into others, because you may be over pouring into people who are not deserving. And it's okay to say no. It's okay to it's okay for you to place a healthier boundary when it comes to people pleasing. Okay. So it's all right to say no. Um, and that's why you have here the no. And the no, as you can see, has a lot of water, and water is very much connected to emotions. Okay. So just be aware of the fact that you may potentially be the type of person who does tend to overpour. I am that way, so I completely understand. I overpour without ever thinking, what am I getting in return? Like, that's not how I think. um so usually in relationships and in connections, I tend to have that issue sometimes come up, because I have to remind myself, right, that not everyone is like me, or not everyone is like you see what I'm saying? So you just have to be in that awareness. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. And you have here, yeah, you see, lighten your load. Don't allow people's stresses and their drama to be your drama, their stresses to be your stresses. Try to work on, hold on one second. I am so sorry. You have, oh, Ace. Give me 1 second. Hold on a second. Let me give him a chew, because apparently he needs a chew right now. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Here. My apologies. My apologies, intuitive friends. I'm so sorry. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you, angelic nymph. Okay. Let's see what your guides want you to know. It's as if this lighten your load is saying you can unload so much stress and anxiety just by saying no, when fill in the blank, when this calls itself to be a no. You know what I mean? You have here the lovers. It says embrace true love and embrace true love and deep intimate friendships. You see, I told you it's about people valuing you and you valuing the people who value you. You see, it says make choices from the heart. Remember, I was talking about the heart chakra. I was telling you here that there's a lot of this kind of like, you are the type of person who tends to overpour because of your compassion, your kindness, you being nice. And it's just telling you to just keep in awareness to that. It says vibrant health and recovery from an illness. Okay, so there could be something here connected to that. So you're recovering from maybe a heartbreak, a separation, breakup, divorce, something that may be very much you holding on to that energy in your heart chakra. So if I were you, I would also work on my heart chakra, 639 hertz, solfeggio frequency, and you can look at that online. Okay, and I'll also like add another. I'll add my long distance Reiki session as well if you're interested. Okay, so very interesting. We were talking about the heart, and that's exactly what your guides are telling you. Let's see what mindset you need to have in order to maximize here, what mindset you need to have so that you can continue to flourish, expand, and grow. And you have, I am at peace. Remember, people pleasing is, a trauma response, believe it or not. A lot of people don't know that, but it's true. When we people please, it is a trauma response from some type of inner or childhood wounds. This is talking about being able to say no and still feel at peace, still having your mental, emotional, and energetic peace. It's okay. You don't need to feel guilty, okay, for placing healthy boundaries to protect yourself, your heart, and your mind here as well. Okay. That being said, angelic nymph, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, angelic nymph. All right, up next we have Soul Child. Soul Child is up next, followed by Brian, followed by Traveler, followed by Rito. And as soon as I finish shuffling these cards here, I'm going to see who else I'm going to add to the list. And then I'm going to be closing the list because I will be channeling messages for my super chat live. And of course, if you have a specific question that you would like to gain some type of clarity on, feel free to meet me right after this live. Those messages are not free, but you're more than welcome to take part, okay, in them. All right, so let's see what's coming through. Up next is going to be Soul Child, but hold on one second. Let's see who is stopping by to say hi, who would like to be added to the list. And we have Adan Gonzalez. Hello, Adan Gonzalez. I have added you to the list. Welcome, Adan. Okay, Adan Gonzalez. Thank you so much. Nymph, angelic nymph. Let's see what you wrote here. You wrote, wow, so accurate. This is so crazy. I feel like people always try to suppress me and my voice. Okay, yep, that was coming through. That is true. At times I feel that way, and I wish I had someone who would prioritize me, where I wouldn't have to be the first one. Yeah, there you go. And if you are in that type of dynamic where you're always the one pouring, giving, and you got to reassess that. Okay. It says it sucks because I'm naturally that way. I enjoy complimenting others, lifting others up, laughing with others completely. Yes, it was. I literally went through it with my ex-boyfriend and family. I often feel overlooked into general. Yeah. So this is telling you about keeping that awareness. If you see that those dynamics are going in that direction in connections or in friendship, then you need to strengthen your healthy boundaries. You need to kind of allow yourself to kind of gauge, how much of yourself you pour into other people. Okay. And again, it's not something to feel guilty about. It's about placing you at the top of the list. Okay. That being said, all right, up next we have Soul Child. Soul Child, let me know that you are here. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, feel free to take a look down below or in the description box. My credentials are there, and yes, I do have credentials, as well as my client testimonials. Okay. Hello, Simran Preet. Welcome. I just added you to the list. You are number 7. You are number 7 on the list. All right. Up next, we have Soul Child. Let me just write the list here so that we are all on the same page. Remember, intuitive friends, when I call your name, if you're not here, I will jump to the next person. Okay, so I'm going to write Soul Child here, and then I'm going to do another list here for those of you who are coming up next. So, Soul Child, if you are here, now is the time to let me know you're here. And then after Soul Child, we have Brian. After Brian, we have Traveler. After Traveler, we have Rito. After Rito, we have Adang. After Adang, we have Simran. Sorry, I just misspelled your name. Simran. Simran Preet. Okay, and there we go. All right. Soul Child, if you are here, come on down. All right. I don't see Soul Child. Okay, Soul Child. So I'm going to write a question mark here. And up next, hello, Kelsey Wells. Now we have Brian. Brian, if you are here, come on down. Now is your reading. All right, Kelsey, I'm going to add you to the list. All right, Kelsey. Hello, Kelsey. Long time no see. Or on YouTube, I mean, Hello, Kelsey. Kelsey, you are now on the list. Okay, Brian, welcome back, Brian. Great to see you again. Hopefully, you are doing well. Wow, we had such a monsoon yesterday in New York. Okay. So Rito and Brian, do you guys know each other? Because I see here it says at Brian is here, dear. Oh, okay. All right, Brian. Let's see what's coming through. Brian, let's see what your guides want you to know. All right, and we have here, Brian, for you, we have ease and grace, as well as trust the universe. Wow, this is very, very beautiful, uplifting, positive energy. Okay, so very, very nice here. So we're starting really strong here. You have ease and grace. You may be in your guys are saying, first of all, they're saying congratulations. So I'm getting here like a congratulations here for you. So I don't know what that may be about. It may be connected to this energy. You may have reached a milestone. There may be something to congratulate you about, or kind of like letting you know we're proud of you. Okay, we're proud of you. So I'm getting that type of energy. You have here ease and grace, and there's this sense of you being very much centered and in your own, I would say like in your own element, but it's coming across more energetic than anything else. Okay. So this is talking about the manner in which you are grounding yourself, the manner in which you are kind of like exuding, showing others or showing like even just yourself the amount of confidence. There's a sense of like a turnaround, because I'm getting a turnaround. So there's something here that may have happened recently, where if it would have happened, or if something would have been said or done, maybe at another point in time, maybe you would have reacted differently, maybe you would have said something differently. But because you are in this sense of in your power, and you are in this like I am present type of energy, you're not acting or reacting as you would have in the past or recent past. This is also someone that your guys are saying that you are someone right now who's very much intentional. It's not just about being present, and it's not about just paying attention to details, but it's about you being able to be centered and to be present, not worrying about what may have happened in the past or recent past, and not being anxious about the future. It's just you're really just allowing yourself to be aligned with the present. Excuse me. Hello, Sunrise. I'll add you to the list in a few minutes. Okay, Sunrise. But that's what I'm getting here. Now, what I'm also getting here is that there's a lot of light surrounding your crown chakra, like your upper half, like from like your throat through up through your crown chakra. So you may be experiencing some type of activation, whether it's your six senses, or whether you've been focusing a lot on clearing or realigning. It could even be also connected to the heart chakra, because it's like if I were to go like this, if I would just follow this pattern here, it would be heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye, and crown chakra. So there's this sense of you being able to get or download messages here, or feeling a sense of activation. Now, those downloads may be in your current awake state, or they could be in your meditative state. They could also be coming through dreams. You may be getting some type of messages through your dreams, and if so, pay attention to those messages, because that there may be something there. I do feel this sense of you just going with the flow, and you being in this energy of trusting the universe. It's as if you are kind of, in a way, your guides are saying you're giving. Maybe that's the reason why they're saying congratulations here, because there's this sense of like, we see what you're doing, or we see where you're at, and we see that if you are thrown into a situation, a circumstance, or an event that in the past or recent past you would have reacted differently, you would have said something differently, you would have behaved differently, and now you're just like more centered. So there's a sense of either maturity or a sense of enlightenment here, that you may be experiencing. You may be seeing there, I don't know what I'm getting. I'm getting like seeing like light. Okay, so if there are times where either you have glitches, okay, first of all, Mercury is going in retrograde November 6th, so that could be one of them. But I'm also getting that it's not that, it's like something else. It's like when your guides are around, or, maybe people that you have cared about from the other side, they kind of cross your energy field, that there may be either something like seeing a light, or seeing like something pass by, or there could be some glitches here with light, because I'm getting a lot of light. There's a lot of illumination and clarity also that you are experiencing, and I'm getting in two ways: awake state, so conscious state, and unconscious state. You also have here appreciation. Your ability to connect with your attitude of gratitude is really speeding a lot of things up here for you. It's like you know where you were maybe last year this time, or 2 years ago this time, and you're able to see that with a sense of gratitude. Okay, so even though things may not have worked in the manner in which you had expected or wanted, that there has been a blessing in disguise, because I feel that due to certain things that may have happened in the past or recent past, it's allowed you to align yourself and to have this growth. Okay, whether it's spiritual growth, or whether this is just a sense of enlightenment for you. All right, Brian, let's see what else is coming through for you. All right, intuitive friends, right after Brian, we have Traveler. So Traveler, you are up next. Let's see what's coming through for you here, Brian. And what do your guides want you to know? You have here, oh, this is so pretty. You have the Six of Cups. There may be some friendships from the past or recent past, or there may be something connected here to either your childhood, or you revisiting something that brings you great joy, or a sense of memory here. Okay, this could be connected also to friends that you value and that value you. There could also be here, and I know that this is more about nostalgia and melancholic type of energy. But you could be meeting someone or connecting with someone in some way, shape, or form, whether this is something that potentially may be unfolding for you, that feels very how do I say this? It's gonna feel like there's been like a past life between the both of you. Okay. So even if it's like a brand new person you've never met, they may be vibrating at your frequency. And like maybe this is kind of like, I feel like your guides are saying here that this is a time where if there is this sense of you meeting someone that is a like-minded soul, it would be now at this time because you are where you need to be. But I do feel this sense, and by the way, it's going to start off as friendship, okay? Because there's a lot of yellow heart, yellow roses. That has a lot to do with friendship. So it'll start off as a friendship. It may end up into something more, okay? It says the return of people or romances from your past or recent past. Now, it could be the past in this timeline, but it could also be past timelines. People that are brand new, but there is a sense here of feeling very much connected to that person. So I'm getting here something about a picture. So if you were to see someone's picture, there's something about a picture. So I don't know if someone that you've been looking at their picture, that could be here some type of like validation confirmation connected to that. So there's this like deep emotion here. There could also be a fear here of you kind of like, am I really ready to connect? And your guides are kind of giving you here, yeah, you're in a place right now where um you're more in alignment. If this connection were to come through now, or this friendship or someone, I don't know, I keep seeing a picture. So I don't know if like, I don't know, you're thinking about someone, you've been looking at someone's picture, and when you see it, it's like, wow, something like, I think that's going to be important for you. If it doesn't resonate now, it may resonate in the near future. Okay. But there's this sense of like feeling like you've known someone for a bit. And it's not from this lifetime. Okay. So just be aware of that. Let's see what else you need to know here. What mindset, Brian, do you need to have here in order to maximize your blessings? Especially here with this beautiful ease and grace. You going with the flow of something. So yeah, and that's also another thing. It's like don't create resistance towards something. Allow things to flow, because I feel there's this sense of like rejecting someone or something because you don't want to allow yourself to get out of this beautiful flow. But that's not going to happen if you just continue and maintain your grounded energy. Your card here for you, it says, I am smart and successful. Yeah, you see, like attracts like. You have two birds here looking at opposite ends. It's like the bird that used to kind of look at things in a certain way in the past or recent past, and the bird here who's looking at how the potentiality here of something brand new. It says here two good questions for you to reflect upon. If anything were possible, what would I do? Okay, so it's pretty much allowing yourself to kind of see what is your definition of success, right? Another thing is, what limiting beliefs, you see, I told you, what limiting beliefs may be holding me back from this? So there, I said that. I feel here that there's a sense of resistance of like, I don't want to allow someone within my energy fields because I've done so much work. Like, I don't know why. It's like this energy of like feeling like someone is going to pull you out of this energy field, and it's not. It's one of those things, and I kind of like, I understand what this is about. Um and it may be kind of like you're more in of a solitude or secluded or kind of like hermit mode energy right now, and that's understandable. But I mean, there's certain lessons that we learn by ourselves as individuals, and there are lessons that we have to learn, but we learn through and with other people. So there's only so much that you can work on by yourself before you need to get to the next step, which is how do I then learn the extra lessons that I need to learn, whether those are connections with friends, family, loved ones, whether it's someone new, whether it's in the romantic sector or not. Okay, so just giving you that and that message there. All right, so Brian, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Brian. Please let me know if these messages resonated for you, and I wish you the very best. Hope to see you soon. Up next, we have the Traveler. Traveler, you are up next. But before I jump into the Traveler's reading, I do want to say hello to each and every one of you. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. And if you are visiting, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my information is there. All right. Thank you so much, Brian, for stopping by. I hope these messages have resonated for you. Up next, we have the Traveler. After Traveler, we have Rito. After Rito, we have Adan. After Adan, we have Simran Preet. After Simran Preet, we have Kelsey Wells. And after Kelsey Wells, we have Sunrise. All right. Hello, Sunrise. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right. So, Traveler, if you are here, come on down. Oh, thank you. I just read your message here, Vito. Oh, thank you so much. I'm happy that those are and you know what? I have to get them refreshed. So there we go. So thank you so much for the compliment. I greatly appreciate it. All right. All right, intuitive friends. Let's go to Traveler. Traveler, if you are here, there you are. Excellent. Let me read here what Brian has. Oh, the Traveler dropped a super. Thank you so much for your super. I'll see if that comes up in the reading, okay, Traveler? Brian said this was a very comforting reading, multiple synchronicities throughout. Thank you for sharing your time and energy. You're very welcome, Brian. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. All right. Up next, we have Traveler. Brian, happy Halloween. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Great to see you again, my dear. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you haven't done so already, okay? All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have the Traveler. And I don't know why I say the Traveler, but Traveler is here. And I want to say thank you to Traveler for your super. And let's see if anything comes through in regards to this specific question that you have in mind. Again, I'm not doing personal questions, but we'll see what comes through in regards to the energy that you're focusing on. Thank you for your super, and we're going to unfold here. Now, by the way, for Rito, you are after Traveler. This reading may take a little longer because when there's a super, you get a super reading, which means that you get not only more time, but there's also more cards and more clarity that comes through. So let's take a look here, Traveler, what's coming through for you. All right, Traveler, let's see what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. All right, when that happens, okay, and I thought I shuffled a lot, but when that happens, it's my guide saying I got to shuffle a little more. All right, let's see what's coming through. And you have here Guardian Angel, and you have Courage and Bravery. All right, so I don't know if you've been here before, Traveler, where I've channeled messages. And in this deck that I have here, this card, I dedicated for people who have crossed over. this card, and I think I have two more cards in this deck. So I just want to mention here, because that wants to come through. There could be here a loved one who crossed over, who wants to let you know that they are here with you. There could be here, I mean, when they pop up is always for a reason. They don't just pop up to pop up. So if it comes through, because I'm also a medium, if it comes through, it's because there's something more here. So there could be something connected to, maybe your birthday is coming up, maybe there's a milestone, maybe there's a celebration that just took place or that will be taking place. Maybe you just were thinking about this person who may have crossed over. This could be a family member, this could be a friend, this could be anyone, but there's someone here who has crossed over, who is showing up in this reading for you. Okay. When that happens, I need to kind of see what is coming through in regards to this person here. But before I jump into that, I feel that there's something here that you may be experiencing or going through, that it's like you're like, I don't know if it's like you're asking for help, like verbally, or praying for either help or guidance, or praying for strength to be able to move past something. But you do have here courage and bravery. All right. And it's as if this person who has crossed over is coming through and saying, I'm here shielding you from something. So there may be an experience that you are going through right now at this moment in time, where you want something to be a certain way, to go a certain way. But I'm getting here like you're being shielded and guarded from someone or something. Okay. This is also about you stepping up into your power and really allowing yourself not to lower your standards. If you see someone or something or an environment, a person, situation, circumstance, or event that is like, you have your standards and what you believe in, and someone is vibrating over here, your guides are reminding you, it doesn't mean that you need to lower your standards. It means that they need to raise theirs. And so if there is something here that's showing up in your life, whether it be in your love life, in your career, or in any other area of your life, it's time for you to take a stand and really be more firm in what you allow and what you and the things that you don't allow. And always remember that people show you who they are once, so believe them. Okay, if something happened once, chances are it may happen again. So there is a sense of you really standing in your power. Okay, traveler. Let's see what else is coming through. Let me see what this guardian angel is about here. Who is, if there is, let's see. They're showing me that I should have my charms here. Oh, okay. So my charms are there. Let me do that first. Let me see. Okay, interesting. Okay. So three charms came out. Number one is love. Whatever this is, I'm not whatever, whomever this may be, again, it's a person who you really love and care about, and they really love and care about you. Yeah, it says love on both ends. It's so funny. I've never seen that one come out of my charm bag. So you have here love. This is a person who really loves you and cares about you a lot. The number 7 here, is it a 7? It sure is. There's the number 7 here connected to this person who may have crossed over. Now, 7, if we look at the number 7, maybe their favorite number was 7, maybe something about their birthdays, maybe, their birthday had to do with the number 7, whether it was one of the digits or it was the digit. Maybe this was this person's lucky number. 7 is connected to the month of July. Okay. So the month of July, we have Leo, and Cancer. So this person may have been a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this person could have been a person who was a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so something they're connected to that, and they also have here a leaf. Okay, tree. It may be family. It may be family tree, because you have a leaf here. So that is what's coming through here. Let me get one last message here in regards to okay, let's see here what's coming through. There you go. It's too much of a coinkydink. Sign symbol synchronicity. There's someone who's crossed over here, traveler. I don't know who this may be. You may know who this is. That a lot of love is coming through for you in regards to this person. I don't know if you have been maybe sad lately, maybe feeling a little bit you're missing, whether it's missing this person or there's this sense of like wanting to fill a void. But this person is showing me again a locket. There may be something connected to jewelry in regards to this person. So maybe you have a jewelry, a locket, a necklace, something connected to this person. Yeah. So someone here, there's communication. Yeah. It's coming through because of something that you're going through right now. Okay? It's this person is coming through and exactly what I said. This person is coming through because of it's something that you're not like. Remember that sometimes things happen. We're not present every single moment of the day, right? And there are times here where people may say or do something that we're not aware of, but our loved ones who have crossed over are always paying attention. So there could be something here that is not what it may seem. And that's the reason the fox is here. And this loved one who's crossed over, whoever that may be, is coming across as a person. And I said this before, and it's coming up again. So whatever or whomever that whatever this is about, this loved one is like, don't mess with traveler. Okay, like I will protect traveler from some tricky situation, people who are not being honest. Something here is a little tricky. Okay. So there may be some things happening behind your back that you're not fully aware of, but this person who's crossed over, they know what's going on and they just want to make you aware of this energy. Okay, traveler? All right, let's see what else is coming through. What else do your guides want you to know? Okay, through perseverance, and through focusing on what you would like to achieve, you're going to be able to move past situations, circumstances, or events. It says conquest, spirit, again, validation, confirmation. I told you there's someone who's crossed over who is coming through, protecting you from a situation, circumstance, event, or a person, things that you are not seeing, but they're seeing on the other side. So they know something is not quite right here with something or someone. So don't force something to happen and don't chase people, okay? Because this could be a blessing in disguise. Last but look at this, meditate in awareness. Very interesting. In order, if there is something that's happening right now that is creating some type of emotional dysregulation here of some sorts, your emotions, your system, something here is aggravating you, frustrating you, placing you in a position where you feel a little bit out of sorts. Your guides are telling you it's time for you to connect with yourself. It's time for you to ground yourself, to connect with yourself, not allow certain situations, circumstances, events, or people to get you out of your element. It's going to be super important because there may be some messages that you may be getting through your meditation or through you creating a disciplined type of ritual here with yourself, like taking 5 minutes at the top of the day, taking 5 minutes at the end of the day, and really connecting with yourself. Okay. So that is what's coming through for you. Let's see what else is coming through for you. You have Bull. Don't back. You see, what did I tell you? I'm telling you, this loved one who's crossed over is like, don't mess with you. This person is super protective. Whomever this is not going to allow anyone, especially if they're seeing it, because remember, they're on the other side, so they can see things that we can't. They could be in places and hear conversations and see through people that in a way that we can't, because we're in the 3D realm. But because this person who's crossed over is in a higher vibration, and it's a whole different, rules of how they can move and whatever, it's like they're telling you here, they're not only protecting you, but they're reminding you to stand strong and stand firm. It says, don't back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. Now the bull is here, and interesting, the bull is I'm also getting Taurus. So this person could have been an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or, and it's interesting, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case because there's a leaf here also with the earth. So maybe that's also, I know I talked about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because that's July. And so is Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, which is a water element. But now the bull came. But the bull came like straightforward. So this person could also be a very much an earth sign, okay? Or was an earth, or something important may have happened during the earth season, like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn season, okay? Yeah, and I feel that this person is just saying, listen, and this may be connected to whatever it was that you were questioning, or whatever it is that you're kind of like, why is something happening a certain way, or why is something feeling a certain way, or why something. This could be the reason. There could be something there that really you may not be aware of. But whomever this is, number one, I feel that it's family, because we have leaf. Leaf comes from trees. And symbol for me, from my guides, family is always tree. So tree, okay, so a leaf from the tree, obviously, connection there. There's also the number 7, okay? And there's love. And love came twice. It came here with the charm, which I said, I keep seeing like I should use the charms. And sure enough, love came also with the other deck. So there's loving messages for you to be careful, because there's a tricky situation happening that you may not be aware of. Okay, that's the message that I'm getting here. All right, let's move to the next part of your reading. So just be aware. Let's see what else your guides want you to know. Oh, and you have here Healer of the Ages, okay? Healer of the Ages. There may be some decisions here that you may need to make. And there may be here something about you needing to take a step back in something, because there's this energy here of be careful. There may be a tricky situation, circumstance, event, or person looming. There could be something here that you're not fully aware of. So have your eyes peeled on whatever this may be. And there may be a decision that you may need to make, or that you may be forced to make, because again, you're going to have to step up to the plate and be more straightforward on what you consider important standards of behavior and ethics and things like that. And also what you, like I said, you're like maybe at this level, and maybe someone is like acting down here, and your guides are saying you don't need to lower your standard. This person needs to go and meet you where you're at. Okay. And so it may bother you, because you may have to make some decisions, but it's better to make those decisions now before things get a little bit too complicated and it gets more difficult here to make certain decisions on. Okay. So yeah, with the bull, it says don't back down from opposition, and don't allow people to gaslight you only because they don't like the fact that you are aware of whatever manipulation tactics or whatever lack of consistency they may be showing. Okay, and someone here may turn things around to kind of say, oh no, it's you're imagining and it's not, it's not that. It's like you really are aware about what's going through. And again, I'm getting that it's someone that's crossed over here wanting to make you aware of this energy. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. And we have here the Wheel of Fortune. Something is going to shift unexpectedly. The Wheel of Fortune is, ruled by Jupiter. Okay. And Jupiter is the planet of good luck and expansion. Okay. Yeah. It's something that you're a little bit kind of stressed out or kind of like on the fence about something. You don't see clarity in something. And this is telling you you're going to be able to see the clarity in something because something is going to shift, whether it's your perspective, whether it's that you are finally going to take the wool off of your eyes and see something for what it truly is, or see someone for who they truly are based on the actions that they are either doing or not doing consistently. So the Wheel of Fortune is a turning point, is a moment here where you're going to start getting back, or you're going to be getting back into the flow and the rhythm of your life. Okay. So there may be some unexpected situation, circumstance, or event that is going to turn its way around. Remember, I said this before, a blessing in disguise could be coming up. You may be kind of like, oh man, I'm sad that I'm going to have to make certain decisions, but the healer of the ages is saying, don't be sad because there could be something a whole lot better coming down for you in the near future. But it's you taking care of, how you're presenting yourself, or how you're, how someone else is like, it's kind of like someone who's really kind of like bending over backwards or allowing things to slide when they really shouldn't allow those things to slide, is how this is coming through. Okay. Last but not least, let's see what else is coming through. What mindset do you need to have aside from standing in your own power and really, not backing down here? Because that's like that courageous, brave type of energy. And again, I feel here that you do have a loved one here who is protecting you as well. So make sure that you do take time to meditate or do sound healing or anything that allows you to clear your mind and just, you know, allow yourself to kind of find that inner silence. Last but not least, okay, you have here, I am confident. Okay, allowing yourself to spread your wings here and allow yourself to enter a new beginning. It says, I am confident. Listen carefully to the two important questions that you should reflect about and maybe journal about here. Okay, when in the last year have I felt most confident? That's the first question. When in the last year, meaning in 2020 and 2025, when have you felt the most confident? So that's one question. The second question is, what factors contributed most to that level of confidence? So what was it about yourself that made you feel so confident at that point in time? That tells me again that there is something here that you are on the fence about, and you're allowing your emotions to kind of dictate on how you may need to move here. And this is talking about, it's not about your emotions that should be dictating here how things should go. It should be, how do you feel in regards to not your emotions, but where do you see yourself here, in regards to your belief systems, your standards, and making sure that you're not allowing people to get away with, you know, actions or reactions or chaser runner chaser dynamics here. And again, this is saying don't back down from opposition. Say what you need to say, make your decision. It may hurt, because I feel like you intuitively know what you should do. It's just a lack of feeling like, can I actually do it? Am I brave enough to do it? Okay. Or am I, because you want to say something and you want to mean what you say and say what you mean. And so when you're kind of in a way dealing with the emotions, it gets cloudy. Okay. It gets cloudy because the emotions are in the mix. But if you place your emotions to the side and really look at something from an objective standpoint and say to yourself, if it was I don't know, if this was happening to my best friend, what would I tell my best friend? Chances are you would not be as leaning towards emotion as much, because as friends, we tell our friends what it is. It's like, hey, listen, this person isn't really cutting it for you. They're not at your level. Level up. Don't level down, And maybe here to your friend it'd be like, like, man, but it's important because you want the best for your friend. Just like your guide here, this person who crossed over, they want the best for you. So they may be seeing something here that you're not, or they're trying to make you aware of something that you feel intuitively, but it's like you don't have the drive or the oomph to, or the confidence to do it. And this is telling you got to do what's best for you and allow yourself to kind of step away from your emotions a little bit in order to figure this out. But this person who's crossed over has come through for you. Hopefully you may know who this person is, and hopefully I've given you a lot of clarity in regards to that. That being said, thank you so much, Traveler, for stopping by. And up next, we have Rito. Rito, you are up next. But before I jump into Rito's reading, I want to thank you, Traveler, again for your super. Greatly appreciated right now at this moment in time. And up next, we have Rito. But before I jump into Rito's reading, I want to say hello to those of you who are new to my channel. Welcome. I hope that you are enjoying this free live. Please know that you too can be part of this free mini reading. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and continue to be subscribed to the channel so that you too can be part of the mini tarot readings here on my channel. Just so you know, these readings are free. However, if you are interested in doing a super chat or a super sticker, I will add more information to your reading as well as more time. Okay. So that being said, we have Rito coming up next. For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome. I hope these messages are insightful to those of you who are taking part. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. All right, intuitive friends, pretty soon I will be closing the session because I will be coming back and doing super chat lives. And that super chat live is going to be you ask and I answer. So if you are interested in that reading, come back right after this one. So I will be closing the session now. So if you haven't gotten on the list, get yourself on the list. If you were already on the list on the 27th, which was Monday, or the 26th, which was Saturday, right? No, I'm sorry, Sunday, the 26th, or Monday, the 27th, then I will not be adding you to today's list. That being said, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to close the session. Hello, Shirley Meador. Welcome to the channel. All right, give me 1 second. Let me close the chat, not the channel. Let me close the list. The list is now closed because I have to come back There's some of you who are looking for like personal question readings, and today I want to take time for that. Hello, Shirley. Shirley, I'm adding you to the list. Let me know if you're new to the channel. Welcome. So thank you so much, Traveler. It says, yes, there is a decision I have to make. Yep, there you go. That makes sense. All right, so I'm not taking personal readings, personal questions, Shirley, but I am doing a free mini reading focusing on what your guides want you to know. Maybe that will be connected to your question. I don't know. I'm still going to add you to the list, okay? Because who knows? Maybe there's some clarity that may come through here for you, okay? So after sunrise, oh, we have Briss. Hello, Briss. Briss, let me see something. Did I give you a free? Oh, no, you didn't. Briss, I'm going to add you to the list, girl. Yeah, you didn't make it the last time. You see, you were here, but then when I called you, you weren't here. So I'm going to add you to the list. So after sunrise, we have Briss. Welcome, Briss. After Briss, we have Bake 215. Bake 215. Did I give you a Yeah, Bake 215, you already had a reading, okay? You had it on Sunday, okay? No worries, my dear. So I'm not adding you to today's list, but thank you so much, okay? So after Briss, we have Shirley. Shirley Meador. Okay, so you are there. And yeah, that's it. All right, so I've closed the session. Let me just write closed session because I will be coming back. For those of you who are interested in a personal reading, I will be doing those. Okay, now, of course, those are not going to be free, but they're a lot more affordable than other ones that I've been seeing on YouTube. People are charging $25, $26, $30 and so forth. That's not what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be charging $15, 15 USD dollars. So if you're interested in that reading that's coming up later, then join me then. Up next, we have Rito. Hello, Rito. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining the live. All right, Rito, let's see what's coming through for you. All right, Rito. Let's see what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. What your guides want you to know. Rita, let us know where you're watching from, just so that we can see where you're watching from. I'm here in New York, which there was a huge flood situation happening here yesterday. All right, Rita, let's see. Oh wow, India, welcome. What time is it in India? It's way late at night, I think, in India right now. All right, Rita, let's see what's coming through, my dear. What your guides want you to know. So what you have here is opportunity and change, okay? Your guides want you to know that there is an opportunity waiting for you on the other side of something that you kind of either, okay, this is coming through as one or two things. Number one, this could be there's an opportunity waiting for you, but in order for you to do or to move towards that opportunity, there's certain things that you need to take into consideration, or there's certain things here that you need to do on your end before you feel like, okay, I'm ready to move across the thresholds here and meet that new opportunity. Now, on this card, there are a lot of lavender. There's a lot of lavender here on this card. So lavender is about peace, okay? It's about peace. It's about tranquility. So your guides are telling you here that in order for you to make this decision or make this selection or to be able to see, is this opportunity good for me? You do need to be in a sense of trying to connect and ground your energy. whether that's through meditation, whether that is through prayer, whether that is just uh, taking 5 minutes at the top of your day or the end of your day to connect. Okay. If you wake up in the middle of the night, okay, if you wake up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, instead of just tossing and turning or looking at your phone or getting on your computer, this is talking about allow yourself to then use that time of waking up in the middle of the night to be able to connect and ground your energy, and also use it as a tool for manifestation. When we wake up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning just on our own without any reason, that is always a great opportunity. You could be getting messages from the ethereal, you could be getting messages from your guides, and that is what's coming through for you. Okay. So this is talking about you needing to connect to that peace within you first. Okay, so that's important. You need to get yourself together, strengthen, okay? Mental peace, emotional peace, spiritual peace, energetic peace, physically be at peace, meaning don't allow yourself to get into drama, situation, circumstance, event, get into arguments. Don't be in environments where it just further ignites your anxiety, worry, or stresses. Okay, so that's the first thing. Once you have that under control, once you are at a level of consistency where you feel that your mental peace, emotional peace, spiritual peace is where it needs to be, and you are centered and stable, then it would be a great opportunity for you to then take a look at the opportunity or the changes here that you've made in your life that will attract more opportunities your way. So this is something that you can cultivate. You can cultivate peace by making sure that you take 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at the evening time to recalibrate your energy. Okay. I'm going to put some links here for you, Rito, for you to use, and they're all easy and free. Look at that. Yin yang, balancing your energy, being able to balance your energy. This is talking about you knowing when you need to be proactive. So making sure that you're doing what you need to do in order to create the mental peace, emotional peace, energetic peace, okay, spiritual peace. So this may be either, you again, using tools, resources, maybe people who are experts in mental peace, emotional peace, okay? Resources and tools that you can use, self-help books. Like you're doing the work, you're participating, you are consistently doing something here to ensure that that sense of peace is being cultivated by the proactive actions and consistency on your end. Then there's also the yin energy, right? Your intuition, that you also allow yourself to connect in the doing by just sitting and connecting with your inner knowing. Okay, being able to turn off the external and internal noise and maybe do some sound healing, or maybe do positive affirmations, maybe do some long distance Reiki energy or energy healing. Okay, so we take proactive energy, tools, resources, people, experts, right? We tap into those resources and tools, okay, in the 3D realm, which means that we need to be patient and consistent. But then we also work from the angle of energy, making sure that you stay positive, that you do daily affirmations first thing in the morning to set you in the right state, that you work on your 7 chakras to create that sense of alignment, that you work on those esoteric energy, right? That energy, so that what you do in the 3D realm and what you also are doing in the yin energy, that you're balancing both. So not one of them is too much in or too much out. So there's a great level there. Okay. I'm going to give you some links, and that's for you and for anyone else who may want to use it. Up next, after Rito, we have Adan Gonzalez. Adan Gonzalez, you are up next. Let's see what's coming through for you. By the way, you have the number 22. Okay, so you may see the number 22 as an angel number. Last but not least, wow, this is beautiful. You have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, a brand new beginning. A brand new beginning here. You being able to connect with your emotions in a new way. Hello, inner peace. That could be this here coming through for you. All right. So there you go. Okay. You have inner peace. Ace of Cups is about intuition. It's also about emotions. So you setting a new beginning, new feelings, spiritual renewal, you connecting with this energy. That's what your guides want to share with you. It says a beautiful emotional experience, okay? Awakening psychic abilities or spiritual insights, okay? So this is a brand new start for you. As long as you're putting in the work, like I said, yang energy, being proactive, making sure that you are connecting with the right tools, resources, experts, doctors, whomever, whatever this may be about, it's you continually doing that every day, being consistent, but also shifting to the energy of working with the energy, your 7 chakras. Okay, this just flew out. Look at that. Yeah, this is super important. Remember that wherever the mind goes, energy flows. Whatever you perceive, your mind believes. Okay? So if we know that whatever you perceive, your mind believes, then we're going to ensure that the things that we look through, the lens that we look through, is through positivity. And so you have here, I let go of negative thoughts and feelings. Okay, so that's going to be super important for you. All right, for you to let go of negative thoughts and feelings. Okay. Two important questions here is what fears are at the heart of my negative thoughts? So here's again, listen to this. This is a good journaling. Okay. It says, what fears are at the heart of my negative thoughts? So what are the fears that are the fears, the worries, the anxieties? Where is that coming from, right? What's at the heart of it? Is it because you're afraid of, or whatever the emotion is? Then it says, how can I redirect? And I just mentioned this before I even flipped this over. I talked about wherever your mind goes, energy flows. It says, how can I redirect my energy towards positive thinking? Basically the same exact thing I channeled before I even got a hold of this deck. So there you go. Rito, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Rito. I hope these messages have been insightful. Thank you and have a good one. All right, up next, we have Adan. After Adan, we have Simran Preet. After Simran Preet, we have Kelsey Wells. After Kelsey Wells, we have Sunrise. After Sunrise, we have Briss. After Briss, we have Shirley. And then the last person I'm going to add, because this person came late, is Stola. Okay, Stola, you are the last person. Okay, I'm adding you to the list and then we're done. All right, here we go. Close session. All right, intuitive friends, there we go. All right, intuitive friends, I hope that you are enjoying these free channeled messages. Please note that these are mini readings. They are 5-minute mini readings. And if you're interested in extending your mini reading, all you need to do is do a super sticker or place a super chat, and then I will automatically add more time to your reading, but also more information. That being said, I want to thank those of you who are my current subscribers. Welcome back, intuitive friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. Up next, we have Adan. Adan, if you are here, come on down. Adan is next. Adan, if you are here, come on down. I'm also going to write the rest of the list for those of you who are here so you know where you are in the list. So Adan is now. Then we have Simran, Simran Preet. After Simran Preet, we have Kelsey Wells. After Kelsey, we have Sunrise. After Sunrise, we have Briss. After Briss, we have Shirley. Please, intuitive friends, don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with your friends, family, loved ones, people that you feel that may benefit from these free channeled messages. And then we have Charlotte. How do I spell? Stola. I'm sorry. Stola. Okay. And Stola is the last person on the list. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, intuitive friends. And again, let's thank all of those of you who have given a super today. Thank you. That being Traveler. Thank you so much, Traveler, for your super. All right. So, Rito, hopefully those messages have been insightful. Up next, we have Adan. Hello, Adan. Welcome to the channel. Please let us know if you are new to the channel so that we can give you a nice warm welcome. Let us know where you're watching from so that we can say hello. All right, Adan, please remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. All right, so these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see in this 5-minute mini reading what your guides want you to know in regards to anything. This could be anything in your life, any area, right? What your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. So let's see, Adan, what's coming through for you. So, Adan, your guides have here honesty and communication, and that is very much connected to cut the cords. First and foremost, your guides want to mention here to you that there may be people in your social circle, friends, family, loved ones, maybe exes from the past, people from the past, that may be whether they are still within your energy circle, meaning these are people that you have to deal with, whether it's a colleague, a coworker, your job, or whether this is something in the family sphere or something in other areas, or this could be an emotion. This could be an emotion, a breakup, separation, or divorce that you are still very much hung on to. You're clinging into something here from the past or recent past. Whatever these people, situations, circumstance, or events may be that are still living rent free in your heart, your guides are saying here it's time for you to let go. It's time for you to cut the cord from these situations, circumstances, or events, people that no longer serve you, that you are still here holding on, or whether it's you're holding on, love, whether it's you're holding on resentment, whether it's you're holding on, guilt, or whatever this is. But these emotions here say it's time for you to let it go. You've been holding on to this way too much. Okay. You've been holding on to something either way too long, for too many years, or it's time for you to start working on clearing this energy. Okay. That is what this is talking about. Your guides also want to tell you here, Adan, that it's time for you to clear your heart. Okay, one way that you can go and clear your heart is by clearing and cutting the cords. So it's interesting. I always read from left to right, but your reading here, Adon, is making me read it from right to left. So in order for you to cleanse and clear, you have to first start with making a decision that you are no longer going to continue to allow either a person, a situation, or a thing to live in your heart, because all it's doing is generating this residual energy that is difficult for you to get away from. If it's not physically, it is emotionally or energetically. So your guides want you to work in your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is energy 639 hertz solfeggio frequency. By the way, I'm going to add some links here for all of you. I said I was going to do that and I forgot. I was going to do that for Rito. I don't know if Rito is still here, but if you are Rito, stay tuned because I'm going to add some links here. Also, links that are going to help you, Adon, as well. Okay, so clearing your heart chakra. The heart chakra frequency is 639 hertz solfeggio frequency. You just write heart chakra 639 HZ in the YouTube search link, and then it gives you a lot of sound healing that you can do for your heart. That's going to help you, start mending, fixing, or releasing and clearing up that energy. So whatever this is, you've been holding this for a very long time, and your guides are saying it's time for you to, what is so interesting? Because this card right here, if you see, there's this little symbol, and it's right on top of the crown chakra. And your guides are saying, this is true. You know that it's something that you need to let go. You know that it's time for you to actually get this done. But there's something within you that it's either difficult, or you feel like if you go back to healing your own heart that you may cry, and there are a lot of emotions that are going to come through. And I'm just going to tell you, because I've had to do a great deal of work myself as a Reiki practitioner. We start with healing ourselves and aligning ourselves before we even do that with others. But this is talking about that it's okay. It's okay if you're working, or when you work with your heart chakra, or you do some type of energy healing, that you cry. That is important. You need to release whatever that may be. So it's time for you to let go. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you, Adon. All right, look at that. Whatever this is, it was very much connected to your home. So you may have had a breakup, separation, or divorce in the past or recent past that rocked your world. This has something to do with either a breakup, separation, or divorce, or something connected with your family. Okay, so it was one of those two. And your guides are saying it's time to clear your heart so that you can mend, fix, and heal it. It's time for you to let go of those things, because it's time for you to start something new. Remember, the year 2025, which is 2025, if you add up all the numbers, it's equal to 9. In numerology, the number 9 is about completion. I know some of you are going to say, yeah, well, so is the number 10. That is true. But in numerology, we only look at single digit numbers. So number 9 as a single digit, what would follow after that would be the number 1. Okay, so 1 through 9 are the single digits. And this is saying here that in 2025, it is the year of completion. So this is the year, okay, you have 2 more months to start clearing all this stuff out of your heart and your emotions and your memories. Start working on that every day. And again, I'm going to give you 3 good links that you can use every single day for yourself, so you could get yourself back on track, because next year 2026 is the year of 1, which is all about new beginnings. So if you want to start new and fresh in the new calendar year of January 1st, 2026, you got to do the work now so that you can start clearing, releasing, and cutting those emotional cords to those things, situations, circumstances, and events. Okay, so again, cutting the cords so you can get back to your healthy heart. All right, last but not least, after Adan, we have Simran. Simran, if you are here, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned because you are up next. After Simran, we have Kelsey. After Kelsey, Sunrise. After Sunrise, Briss, Shirley, and then Stola. All right, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is saying here, you no longer have to attach yourself to the emotions of this. You need to release it. Okay. The Ace of Swords is the aces are all about new beginnings, and aces are also about the universe, the hands of creator and the universe giving you an opportunity. So the universe is saying it's time for you to cut away at those emotions that keep residually connected to you, and that keeps spiraling you in this energy of being stuck emotionally because of something that may have happened in the past or recent past, a breakup, separation, or divorce. Okay, and it's time for you to start looking at a new beginning, cutting through the emotional confusion, cutting through the mental confusion, so that you can have the divine insight to rise from your perspective of what shoulda, coulda, woulda been to what needs to happen within you. And with that, Ace of Swords is cutting the cords of the past or recent past. That being said, let's see what else is coming through. Remember that I said aces are about the number one, and what year is coming up that's going to equal to the number one in numerology. Numerology is one digit only, is 2026. So it's time for you to do that work now so that you're open and able to embrace new feelings, new emotions, make new memories in 2026. Ace of Swords says brilliant ideas that may need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely. Remain objective. Okay? Remain objective. In other words, don't allow your emotions to get the best of you. Last but not least, let's see what your last what mindset you need to have in order to maximize your blessings. And you have here, I am able to create positive changes in my life. There you go. I am able to create positive changes in my life. This is a great daily affirmation for you to use and say it every morning so that anytime you fall, like you feel like you're falling back into a negative thought or negative feeling, you say to yourself, I am able to create positive changes in my life. All right, Adan, thank you so much. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to add some links here on the chat so that you can use them to better help your situation, circumstance, or event that you may be experiencing. And whomever else is here could always use these links also. They're all free and they're all here on YouTube. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much, Adan Gonzalez. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with your friends, family, loved ones, people that you feel may benefit from these channeled messages. All right, up next we have Simran Preet. I will do your message in a moment. Let me just add some important links here. The first being here, my energy healing that I've done free here for all of you. And of course, if you want to, you know, do a little thank you sticker for that when you listen to it, feel free to do that. All right. Hello, Simran. You just dropped a super. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. And there we go. So we have that for you. That's my energy healing. Let me give you something else also here. And this anyone can use. Feel free to use it. Then we have balancing your chakra system. You can just make sure that you have like an ear pod or a headset because it works best with a headset or ear pods. Okay, and then I'm going to write here 7 chakra balance. Okay, you could use that. I actually use these myself, which is why I'm sharing this. Thank you, Simran, for your support, my dear. All right, so Simran, thank you so much. And then here's another one. I'm sorry, I'm multitasking. So if my thank you sounds a little weird, it's because I'm like trying to multitask here. But give me 1 second, Simran. Where are we? Oh, this one. This is a really good manifestation. A daily affirmation, morning affirmation. I always say, like, if you start with this in the morning, like you do all these 3 things that I'm sharing with you, and you do it regularly, you're going to start seeing a lot of changes just within yourself, you know? Of course, it's important to continue to do whatever it is that you need to do, whether it's counseling or doctor visits or whatever it is that you guys got going on in your life. But this also helps with alignment as well. So there you go. I just shared 3 links with all of you. Feel free to use them so that you can, help heal yourselves and align yourselves there. Okay. All right. Simran, thank you so much for your super. I greatly appreciate it. You're going to end up getting more messages here. So up next, after Simran, we have Kelsey Wells. And let me also write here closed session because if I don't do that every single time, someone is going to add themselves to the list. Okay. So yeah, so we have Simran now. This one's going to be a little bit of a longer reading because of the super. Then we have Kelsey Wells, and then we have Sunrise, then we have Briss, and then we have Shirley Meador. Remember, if you're not here when I call you, I'm going to skip your name, and you're going to have to catch me later because right after this, I am doing a super chat. Uh, you ask and I answer. Okay, so I don't know if you saw that here, Simran, but this card just flew across and it turned over. So I am accepting that. Your message here, what your guides want you to know is that you have here courage and bravery. This is a time here, Simra, where it's super important for you to stand in your power and take charge and take action on something here from the past or recent past. Maybe something that you've been procrastinating about, maybe something that may have happened in the past or recent past, and you really don't want to deal with kind of like closing something out or doing the proper closure to something, but there's something about this energy that's telling you to take charge and do and show some sort of action in regards to you standing in your power and standing firmly in what your beliefs may be and what the things that you may be wanting to share with others here. Okay, this may be a situation, circumstance, or an event that you may be experiencing at this moment in time that is requiring you to stop saying yes, 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 just because you're afraid that you may hurt somebody's feelings, and start being honest with yourself and say, okay, what do I need to say or what needs to change here so that something here shifts into another energy, okay? So, Simra, you have this energy here just reminding you. There may be something coming in your direction in the month of, during Sagittarius season. Sagittarius season is like I think November 20th or 19th or 20th or 21st all the way to December 20th or 21st. So you may see during Sagittarius season, there may be a need for you to stand up and say something or take the lead in something that, that it's requiring you. Like the universe is saying, it's time for you to step up. Okay. No, Briss, you're up. You're at number, yeah, you're 1, 2. We have Simra, Kelsey. We have Simra is now. We have Kelsey, Sunrise. Yeah, you have 2 people before you, okay, Briss? 2 people before you. So keep tuning in, okay? Don't go anywhere because I don't want you to miss. I'm not going to go back and call people again today, only because I want to channel some messages here for others of you. Okay, so here you go. You have owls. This is about you communicating something very like straightforward, Simra. It could be connected to your love life. It doesn't have to be. There may be something or someone here, you know, there could be something here coming up for you. And I feel that this is going to be coming up for you during Sagittarius season. This is also showing up as leadership, okay? Leadership. So there may be something new that may be coming in your direction during the time of Sagittarius season that you're going to have to show or be a leader or show your skills, your talents, your ability to shine and your ability to lead. That's going to be super important. You may have this may have something to do. Yeah, see, take charge and action. This may be connected to career, it may be connected to your love life. It may be connected to any area, but it does feel like, I don't know if you're going to get a leadership type of position, or maybe at your job, or maybe you're going to start a new job. But this is something about you really showing that you have the skills and the talent to be where you are, or to be part of a team, or to be part of, a connection, maybe, whatever this is. It's like you need to show like you are firm, strong, stable, reliable, and that, you can communicate effectively, because this is what this is coming across. If you are in a position where you're going out and talking to people, okay, this is talking about when you are talking to the public or talking to someone about whatever, I don't know. They're saying, your guides are saying, you need to lead with confidence. You need to show like you're the star of the show, not in a selfish, boastful, egotistical way, but in a person who's very positive and confident in what they bring to the table. That's this energy that I'm getting here. So there may be some changes happening here for you. So you need to present yourself in a kind of strong, confident type of energy. You have here ring. You may get some type of contract, or there may be some type of an agreement here. So there may be some type of negotiation, agreement, new contracts coming in your, towards you, maybe a little bit before Sagittarius season, or during Sagittarius season, or 2 weeks after Sagittarius season. But it's something is coming. Okay, something that you've been looking to bring to your energy for quite some time, because this arrow is pointing to the past or recent past. So this is something that you've been trying to get to happen for you for a while, and it's been taking a bit. It's been taking a while. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. What your guides want you to know. You have here seduction, okay? Attraction, hooking up, date, third party temptation, okay? And behind that, you have girl with the snake. All right, listen carefully. Whatever this contract is, listen carefully. Whether it's a contract, whether it's negotiation, whether you're going to say yes to something, this is saying here that take your time and getting clarity in regards to whatever this may be. Whatever this may be. Why am I saying that? There could be some details here that you may not be aware of or someone not tell you. Okay. And you may say, yes, I'll take it, or yes, I'll do it, or yes, I'll sign the contract, but there's more for you to learn about. So you need to ask very thoughtful questions in whatever area this may be talking to you about. So the offer may be tempting, but you need to make sure that there isn't something behind, you know what I mean? Whatever this may be. All right. So, especially, hold on one second. What did you write here? I'm waiting for a job and trying hard to get one before the end of the year. I will probably be. I left the job in September. Applying since then. Okay, so yeah, that's what that's talking about, that past energy. Listen carefully. Whatever job opportunity comes in your direction, make sure that you really understand the responsibilities to the job. Okay. The reason why I'm saying this is because some jobs don't want to admit that the reason why people leave the company is because the company is not doing something to hold their workers. Maybe there's something happening behind the scenes that you're not aware of. Okay. So make sure that you research the company or the place that you're going to be working. And when they're telling you about the responsibilities of the job, that you listen very clearly, because you want to make sure that the responsibilities not only match the pay, but also that matches what you're able to bring to the table. Meaning, if you are overqualified and you're listening to, maybe you looking at your resume, maybe you're ready for something, higher or a higher level. This is talking about pay attention, because there may be someone here that may want to underpay you, and it's going to sound like a really good tempting offer, but you really need to be aware of the logistics. Okay. So pay attention, because there could be a situation here where someone is making the job or the company seem really good, but behind the scenes, there are probably people here who are not happy. And so you need to be aware that when you are going for these interviews, that you're asking, what is a typical day like here at your, whatever. What are the responsibilities? What are all the responsibilities that my position entails? That you're sure about the weekends, the time, your availability, how much they're paying you, things like that. Okay, this is way too much, but I'm going to take these two and these two, because those are the ones that I'm seeing. So we're taking those two and those two. Okay, we have vulture and diamond. So vulture says depression, anxiety, worrying that someone is against you. Okay, just be cautious here that someone may be trying to not show you the true colors here. Diamond, you know what I just heard when I saw diamond? Not everything that glitters is gold. So not every job opportunity will be a great job opportunity for you. So just be aware of that. It keeps coming up over and over. It says you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Okay. There may be something even better coming up. If something doesn't go your way, there's something better coming up. It says light heart, carefree time. Okay. Try to take a little bit of more relax. I know it's a little bit anxious. You may be a little anxious that, you have left a job and you don't have another job to replace it, but just stay calm, cool, and collected. Finger says, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. I already talked about that. So that is the same energy that I was talking about in regards to someone that may not be showing their true colors here. Okay. So there you go. So just be aware. It could also be like someone that you start a job and then there's someone there who just, isn't on the up and up there. All right. Last but not least, yeah, those are the ones. Yeah, I did all of them. I did all of these. Okay, let's go to the next one. Up next, we have Kelsey Wells. Kelsey, don't go anywhere because you are up next. All right. Listen to your intuition. You have very good sixth senses. Listen to your intuition. It says psychic abilities. Your intuition is going to let you know what this message or these messages may be about. So listen to your intuition. Listen to your dreams. Listen to your premonitions. Listen to your gut level feeling. Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, something is shifting, something is progressing. There may be a job coming up soon for you. Okay, I know you've been waiting for a while, but there's something is spinning in your direction. All right, the Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of good luck and expansion. So you're going to be back in the flow of something that's been feeling like is stuck, or something feeling that is not moving will be turning here. Something is going to be improving. You're going to be back into the flow of something, but allow destiny and fate to bring the things that should be coming in your direction, which is super important for you to stay very positive. That's going to help you immensely, because remember, what we perceive, our brain believes. So you want to perceive only good higher vibrational energy so that your brain can continue to be in this higher vibrational frequency. And where your mind goes, energy flows, and that flow is going to come back. So there's this energy here about being very positive and staying very positive. Don't lose hope, because something may be shifting in your direction. It says a fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress. See, exactly what I said. A very positive change in your life, travel or new vehicle. This new job opportunity, you may need to travel a little bit more than what you expected. Okay, so just be aware of that. Or it may be a little further than what you expected, like distance. So I'm getting like distance. Okay. It could also be something about like remote working or working from a distance also, but I'm getting here that it could be a very good successful situation here for you. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is about that, positive mindset here. All right, last but not least, let's see your final message here. What mindset do you need to have in order to maximize this blessing? So if you want to be successful in whatever this is, what mindset do you need to have in order to create this beautiful success that's waiting for you? Okay, let's see what's coming through for you. What mindset? Yeah, this one wants to come out, and it says, I respect my body and I accept my flaws. So understanding here that you may not do everything perfectly the first time. There may be some new skills or new skill sets here that you may need to practice on, but it's okay. You're going to as you practice, you're going to get better at it. It says, I show respect. I respect my body. I feel that this respect about your body is mostly about you will respect your intuitive, your intuitive gut level feelings. So it's about listening and respecting the messages your body or your sixth senses will be sharing with you in regards to certain things. So pay attention. You should have a good meditative practice. I also added 3 links in the chat for you to use. So use that as well to help you, be in this flow of energy. Okay. That being said, thank you so much, Simra, and I hope that you use those 3 tools there for you. And I wish you the very best in your endeavors. Thank you again, Simrat, for your super. All right, up next we have Kelsey Wells. Kelsey Wells, you are up next. Thank you so much. Up next we have Kelsey Wells. And then after Kelsey, oh, I'm sorry, not Kelsey Q, Kelsey Wells. Hello, Star Angel Tarot. Unfortunately, I already closed the session, my dear, but you can meet me here back tomorrow, okay? I will be doing a super chat live later, but that's not going to be free. So if you want to kind of peek in and say hi, or if you want a personal reading, you can do that later, okay? I'm just finishing up this list. All right, my dear. Thank you so much, Star Angel Tarot. Now, listen. No worries. If you didn't have an opportunity to come now and get a free reading, you could always come back at a later date and time, but you need to be subscribed to the channel. So make sure that you turn on your notification bell and all alerts, okay? So that when I come back on next, you can get those alerts. Because my free readings really do fill up very quickly, okay? All right, so Kelsey Wells, if you're here, come on down. Up next, we have Sunrise. Sunrise, you're also here. If you're here, let me know. After Sunrise, we have Briss. After Briss, we have Shirley. After Shirley, we have Stola. All right. Okay, let me just make sure we do this so that everyone knows the session is closed for today. All right, so Sunrise, you're here. Okay. All right, so Sunrise is here. All right, Sunrise, just give me a second. Let's see if Kelsey, if you're here, come on down. Now is the time. Once I finish shuffling these cards, if Kelsey isn't here, I'm going to go straight to Sunrise. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much for stopping by. And I want to thank those of you who are doing super stickers or are doing super chats. I greatly appreciate it. All right, and let's see what else is coming through. All right, so I don't see Kelsey here, so we'll jump straight to the next person. And we now have, I want to say it's Sunrise, right? Yeah, Sunrise. Hello, Sunrise. Welcome, Sunrise. All right. Welcome, Sunrise. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me just put a question mark here for Kelsey. And Simrat, thank you so much for your super. And we have Sunrise. Hello, Sunrise. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and being part of this live. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a current subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much. And don't forget to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls, okay? Now, Sunrise, just a reminder here that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, and you have composure jumping out of the deck for you. Your guides are reminding you here to stay calm, cool, collected, no matter what situation, circumstance, or event may be unfolding in your life right now at this moment in time. It is super important for you to cultivate a practice that allows you to ground your energy and ground yourself. Your root chakra here may be of importance, as well as your sacral and solar plexus. So I'm getting here to work on your first three chakra energy centers. Your root chakra, 396 hertz, sacral chakra, 417 hertz, and solar plexus chakra, 528 hertz solfeggio frequency, so that you can help yourself get into an alignment and ground yourself, okay? Composure, staying calm, cool, and collected, especially before having a conversation or discussion about something, making sure that you are in a state to be able to share your ideas in a calm, cool, collected manner, and for you to also be able to accept either constructive criticism or be able to accept messages also from others in a calm, cool, and collected state. So that is what's coming through here in regards to composure. I'm getting here, especially that this is very much connected to the throat chakra here for you, okay, Sunrise? So there may be some things that you may want to share with others or talk about, but there are times where you're just like, I don't know if I should say something, or you know what, never mind, I'm not going to say something. But your guides are reminding you that it's super important for you to share the things that you feel and, share your emotions or your thoughts. And if you feel like you need to strengthen your root, sacral, and solar plex chakra, that's going to help you be able to express your thoughts more clearly or more effectively. The root chakra is the grounding. The sacral chakra is all about you connecting to your passion, your creativity, and your willpower, as well as your solar plexus energy, having the confidence to share whatever it is that you want to share in regards to communication, ideas, thoughts, and opinions. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Sunrise, you have here person holding the heart. Whatever messages that you will share with others, make sure that they stem from the heart, that it is positive, or that are able to express it in a way that is not kind of like making someone else feel bad. Just be honest about something, but also be clear, but be also aware of the manner in which you share certain information or how you share certain ideas. There may be someone, if you are single, there may be someone coming in your direction. Ooh, we have the Two of Wands popping up for you. Ooh, popping up for you here. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so here with the person holding the heart, there could be, if you are single, there could be someone coming in your direction as a friend, or maybe as someone that you're interested in. If you are in a connection, this is talking about staying not only calm, cool, collected within your connection, especially when there's an argument, or anyone that you care about, just making sure that you are in this like calm state so that you can it's coming across so that you can communicate effectively, is how this is coming through. You also have here the Two of Wands energy. It says taking the next steps. But before you even take the next steps in something, this is reminding you here that in order for you to know where you're going, you need to understand where you're at. And so there is this energy here reminding you that it's super important for you to stay calm, cool, collected, and composed and grounded, so that you can truly understand where you are at this moment in time, so that you know where it is that you want to go. Because the Two of Wands energy is about planning. So there's something here that your guides are telling you that you may be thinking, planning, or restructuring in your mind. Okay, this could be talking about travel. It could be you thinking about moving to another city, town, state, country, or moving maybe positions or career. Two of Wands is about the planning. So you planning to move and do something. You're not doing it yet, but you got to think about it. That's the reason why this is saying here composure. So it's not hurrying up and just taking a crazy leap forward without understanding where you're headed. Okay, so it's super important for you to know where you're at, what lessons you have learned, what it is that you really want to do here with composure. Okay, doing your meditative practices, making sure that you're aligning yourself with your heart's desire, and then being able to plan from where you are at this moment in time so that you can move in a different direction. It says here taking steps, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dream, expanding your plans, and continue to move forward. Okay. So, again, very much connected here to this energy of you just being aware of where it is that you want to go, okay, whether it be in love, in career, in finances. And once you figure it out, then working towards that goal or that plan. All right, let's see what mindset you need to have here in order to maximize your beautiful energy here of the Two of Wands. You're planning, you're thinking, you're reconstructing something. All right, now is not a good time to start anything because Mercury is going into retrograde, but it is a good idea to reflect and review and to recalibrate so that you don't make the same mistakes in the near future, okay? It says here, I feel great about myself and my future. So having a very positive energy here. And by the way, you have the number 44. So you do have an angel number here, 44. You may be seeing fours as sign symbol synchronicities from the universe or from your guides. But again, it says, I feel great about myself and my future. And this is a great daily affirmation to use to help you align yourself with that positive energy. That being said, thank you so much, Sunrise, here for your stopping by. Thank you so much for taking the time to stay here with us here. Okay. And thank you for your patience because I know it's been a long wait. All right, Sunrise, thank you so much. Up next, we have Briss. Briss is up next. Briss, if you are here, let me know that you're here because we're now jumping into your reading. But before I do that, intuitive friends, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're visiting, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, then look down below in the description box and look in the chat because I have messages there. I'm sorry, I have those links there for you. Briss, I have messages here for you coming up too, okay? Briss, so hang on, don't go anywhere. After Briss, we have Shirley Meador. And after Shirley, we have Stola. Okay, so Stola, don't go away. Stay clear, stay close because you are coming up after Shirley, okay? All right, intuitive friends, for those of you who are not aware, the list is already closed. But if you would like to take part in free 5-minute readings that I do only for my subscribers, then subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. So when I stop by and do a quick free reading, you are more than welcome to join. And of course, you always have an opportunity to expand your readings by either doing a super chat or a super live. And that, of course, gives you not only more time, but it also gives you more reading. Okay. Up next, we have Briss. Thank you so much, Sunrise. Up next, we have Briss. Briss, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's see what messages are coming through for you, what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. And of course, after Briss, we have Shirley, and then after Shirley, we have Stola. All right, intuitive friends, let's see what's coming through here. Briss, let's see what's coming through for you. By the way, intuitive friends, I am doing a super chat live after these readings. So if you want to join me there, don't forget to continue to subscribe, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. And it is going to be a session you ask and I answer. Okay. So if you're interested in that, come join me back. All right, Briss, let's see what's coming through for you. We have, wow, you saw how much I shuffled, right? We have composure, and we also have holy love, which is one of the cards that I have for loved ones who have crossed over. So you may have here someone who has crossed over, a family member or a friend who just wants to say, stop by and say hi. I'll give you more in regards to this message, but you may be going through something right now, Briss, that you may feel a little bit feeling out of sorts. So this could be your guides as well as some loved one who has crossed over, and we'll see who this person may be. So just give me some time. I want to channel these messages. But I do want to mention that there's something that may be going or happening around you that this loved one or friend or loved one or friend who you cared about maybe stopping by. Okay, so it could be to something here that you may be feeling out of sorts, and your guides are saying here for you to work on your three, so your, I don't know, as I say, solar plexus, your three your first three chakras. Okay, so your root chakra, your sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. Okay, root chakra 396 hertz, sacral chakra 417 hertz, and solar plexus energy 528 hertz. Okay, and YouTube does have energy healing exercises, or like solfeggio frequencies that only focus on those three chakras. So listen to that. That's going to help you feel more confident in regards to something that you need to say or get off your chest. Okay, because the blue has a lot to do with throat chakra. So there may be a lot of some, energy that you're holding on to, residual energy. Maybe there's something that you have to say and you haven't had a chance to say it, and your guides are saying here it's important for you to align your chakra system so that when you speak your truth, or when you say what you say it from a place of being grounded and feel empowered, rather than just saying something because your emotions are taking over, and that it may come out in a different way if you kind of like just blurt it out, rather than just take your time and share what needs to be shared here in a situation, circumstance, or event, or with a person, situation, or a person or a situation. Let me get more clarity here. By the way, let me just chew, because today I was told earlier, by the way, I did a medium mystic reading earlier. Someone else had a all right. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3. All right. Interesting. Is showing in the opposite direction. And you also have pyrite. All right. This person here who crossed over, this may be a person that you may have even forgotten about. Maybe someone who passed long time ago, maybe like when you were a child or something like that. Okay. Because it's coming across as like you may not have known the person as much as they know you. It's like someone that really knows. Maybe it was because like this person passed when you were very, very young, or like really small. They have also key here, so this could be someone who may have been the head of a household or something, because I'm getting here there could be something about locking or unlocking. Huh. It's coming across as like there's some things that may come through in regards to this person that you're gonna have to ask. I don't know. This could be a family member. This could be coming out in this reading, not so much for you, but for someone else in your family who lost someone. It could be you. I mean, obviously, it's connected to you, or it could be like you are taking this message to someone else. But it's coming through in this reading, and sometimes that does happen. It's not always people that are connected to us. It could be connected to someone else, but they're using you as a person to give the message to. So it could be one or two ways. Either you don't know who this person is at all, which is the reason why you have mask, or this is a person that you may have known as a child but kind of like have forgotten about, and you may need to ask other people in order to verify some um messages here. I'm getting something in regards to a name connected to a I would say a rose, connected to a flower, or connected, because I'm getting like Rosa. I'm getting like a name that's connected to a flower. I don't know. No, margaritas aren't. No, lily, like, a name that's connected to a flower or garden. I don't know. That's weird. Maybe the person I don't know. Maybe the person garden planted flowers or something. But I'm getting that here. I'm also getting that this person could have been either well off, or they could have been very successful in their life. Remember, success is different for different people. But this person is coming across like this person was able to overcome obstacles and challenges. Okay? They may have had a rocky start, but there is this message here that this person like eventually did well. Let's see. I have I always forget that these are like in script. So I have the letter T or the letter J or the letter L. T, J, L. Okay? That may be important. I'm just doing one more message here in regards to this person. Let's see. Who is this person? Okay. All right. This normally, yeah, you see, is someone who crossed over. Is someone who passed away that's coming through in your reading today. I don't feel like you may know who this person is. Or maybe because they have a mask here. So this, because I mean, unless this is connected to like maybe this person loved to dress up, maybe this person wore a costume or something. I mean, it is Halloween today. Maybe there's something here connected to Halloween. I don't know, but it's coming through. It's someone who passed. Okay, it's someone who passed. Look, it's someone who passed, and they want to share. And I'm getting, it's so funny because I'm getting Dia de los Muertos. So there's something here, and that's a holiday. Dia de los Muertos. It's someone who passed away, my love. It's for you. Okay? Maybe that's why I'm getting here this mask. This person is coming through, letting you know that they care very much about you. This person may be around you. Maybe you've been thinking about them. Maybe their birthday is coming up or your birthday is coming up and they want to come through. Maybe there's something here, but they don't come just to come because you've had multiple readings with me and this has never come through. So it's very specific on why this person is coming through for you today. Okay? And it just looks like the letter, like a fancy J. I gave you all those letters because it could be any of those, but look at that. It's like a fancy J. Okay? Yeah, well, this person just wants to let you know that they're around you. Let's see. Give me one more and then we're going to go to the rest of the reading. Yeah, it's a man. It's a male. There you go. You saw that. It's a male was very strong in his career. He was a strong worker. That's why I was getting here with this. Rock solid. This is pirate. Successful. There's a male here that crossed over who is very strong, protective towards you. He's a man. He passed away. He wants to let you know here that he loves you very much. Okay? He's around you, even if you may not see him. There's something I want to know what this thing with the mask is. That's very interesting to me. There may have been a nickname here that he may have used. Like people, some people called him this, but other people called him that. It's like something I'm getting here incognito. There's something here connected with this mask. I don't know if your birthday's coming up or if this person's birthday is coming up that passed away. I don't know if there's some type of family milestone or situation or something coming through here. I don't even know. Maybe you've been thinking about this person because usually when we think about our loved ones, they feel it on the other side. And this gentleman feels it. He wants to let you know, especially if you've been thinking, oh, he's telling me secretly thinking of. You may have been secretly thinking about him. You may be secretly thinking about him. And he said Dia de los Muertos. Dias de los Muertos is in November. It's the day after. It's the day after Halloween. It's actually tomorrow. It's the day after Halloween. So the November may be super important with this person because he kept saying Dia de los Muertos. So I don't know what that's about, but he's coming in to let you know that he loves you very much. So if you've been thinking about him, this is his way of showing you validation, confirmation, that he's around you, even if you have kept it very quietly to yourself, or that you've been thinking, because he's coming across telling me like she's been thinking about me quietly or secretly. There's something here about secretly. He's showing me like a group of men. So I don't know if this is like people that he is with on the other side, or there's like friends or, specific people that are males that he used to hang around with or that were special to him. I think that's coming across with that nickname that I was telling you about, because he's showing me like nickname and like my crew, like my people. So I don't know what that's about, but he's showing me that type of like, band of brothers kind of energy. So your dad, your uncle, your grandfather, your brother, there's someone here who's a male on the other side, and he wants to let you know that he's with you. So buy him some beautiful flowers and just let him know that that's for him or something. There's something about November that's coming through with him specifically, because he was telling me Dia de los Muertos, and that is in November. Now it's different dates for different cultures. Some cultures is November 1st, other cultures is some other time in November. So there could be some reference of November. So November has Scorpio and Sagittarius season. So he may have been a Scorpio or a Sagittarius, or he may have water or fire on his astrological natal chart, or Scorpio or Sagittarius season were super important to him. So he's showing me like, yeah, that's it. Nail on the head. He's showing me something that you both share something that's the same. He's showing me like he's giving me this like, oh, we're having a mediumistic reading, intuitive friends. And he wants to, okay, let me just chew. There's something he's telling me that you and him have something in common. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's like something in the family or something. You share something in common. I don't know what that is. Journey. You may be thinking about a trip. He's showing you blessings from above. Yeah. He's showering you with blessings. Okay, my love? So this is your father coming through in this reading, through and through. Okay? So this is a very beautiful reading from your father. I don't know how long he's crossed over, but your father just wants you to know that he's here, and he knows that he's a strong force, even on the other side. Okay, he's strong. He's there for you. Saying something about he doesn't like to see you cry, so he doesn't like to see you be sad, but he wants you to know that although he may not be here in physical form, he is here in spirit. Okay, so very, very beautiful message here from your father, and it seems like this was more of a mediumistic reading for you this time around. So hopefully that has made some sense. And feel free to share with us in the comment section. In the chat, and let me know if this message resonated for you. He keeps telling me about someone whose name is, I don't know if it's a name, I don't know if it's a middle name, that is connected to a flower. I don't know if he had a special flower. That could be something also that he really liked or that he would give. There's something here about either a person who has the name of a flower, or because he keeps showing me flower. Hold on a second. There could have been it could have been, maybe you, I don't know. Okay, hold on. There's something with a flower tied to your dad. I don't know if you gave him, I don't know if there was something special that you did or you gave in connection to a flower when he passed. I don't know if you, maybe, I don't know, maybe you went to his grave recently and left flowers, because I'm getting a name and I'm getting flowers. So, all right, last but not least here, Briss, let's see what else is coming through for you, my love. And we have the Four of Swords. Okay, your dad wants you to just relax. Remember that I told you that he doesn't like to see you cry. Sure enough, the Four Swords. What card is before the Four Swords? It's the Three of Swords. It's about grief, loss, heartbreak. Okay, so your dad wants you to know it's, it's fine. We all go through challenges, but take a break. Take a break. Take a moment to yourself. Allow yourself to recalibrate. Okay. Um, you're a strong woman, you're a strong individual, and sometimes you want to, you really hold on to that strength. But even soldiers need a time off. Even soldiers need time to take off their armor, because you see this person here, well, this person here has an armor and they're taking off their armor and they're just relaxing. So even here, even the strongest people need time to take a step back and just relax. Okay. So your dad here, what's coming through, it says insights that come from meditation. Okay. So take a moment to yourself. You may dream about him, or there may be some messages, or you may feel him the most when you are either in a state of prayer or in a state of meditation. Okay. You could also call on him when you are in those states, and you're going to be able to, feel his presence and his energy. It says the need to rest or take a vacation. And again, you have journey here, vacation again here coming through with journey. Okay. It says allow yourself more time before making a decision. You could be going through some type of mental exhaustion, and it could be interfering with your sleep. So your dad is telling you here, you need to rest and you need to get yourself healthy. Don't stress over things and people that, that's not going to be good for you. What is going to be good for you is for you to kind of allow yourself to be in a state of, just be calm, cool, and collected. Take it easy. You may have a lot of emotions going on right now over something, and it's time for you to just take a moment and take a step back. Last but not least, let's see what else is coming through for you. Wow, Briss, what a beautiful reading. And you know what, intuitive friends, this is a great example, because Briss has had so many messages. Like I'm telling you, like, she's come to the channel. She does the free, she does the super chats, she does super chat lives as well, and she's never gotten a reading quite, this is a mediumistic reading at this point, quite like this. And so this is giving you validation, confirmation that when the other side has a message, they will come through. It's not that they forget, is that there's a reason for, for something. And chances are that you have either been thinking about him, or something is coming up related to him or to you, that he's allowing you to sit to he's coming through and saying, hey, I'm here, I'm with you. Wow, exactly what I said. Remember that I kept saying your dad is telling me to tell you not to worry, don't cry, don't stress. And sure enough, here you go. I let go of worry and trust that things will work out. So there may be something that is worrying you or keeping you up at night or stressing you. Um, and he's telling you, don't worry. He's been feeling like you know how he's showing me this? He's showing me like you've been really like wanting something, or trying to connect with something, or trying to work something out. And he found a way to let you know right now, like, listen, relax. Okay. Like, I'm here. Don't stress. I'm with you. And again, there may be some connections here to the Dia de los Muertos, which again is November. So that's coming through and here. And yeah, he's just letting you know, listen, he doesn't like to see you stress out. Okay, so there may be some worries that you may have. He wants you to really become cool, collected. Okay, you have his blessings, and no matter how far you think he is, okay, just know that he is with you. This is a beautiful message. And by the way, you're getting two messages here about taking time to connect with yourself. I feel that the more you're able to ground your energy and tune in with this meditative state, the more you're going to be able to feel your dad, and the more you're going to be able um, to connect with him in that way that you know feel may have been lost by his departure. All right, so he's sending you lots of unconditional love your way. All right, Briss, what a beautiful message. I mean, wow. Thank you so much, Briss. Listen, I want to thank, um, let me see here, because you wrote something here, but this is far. It says, I'm here. You wrote Jay, maybe my dad. I've been thinking about him. Okay, there it is. He had nicknames. His birthday is in November. Nicknames, I got that. November, I got that. Jay, yeah, they came through the charms. Oh, you were crying. I'm sorry, sweetie. Those are happy tears, right? Because I know you must be like, oh, wow, you know, my dad is here with me. So my condolence. Oh, Shirley, that's so sweet of you. Oh, Shirley, that was really sweet. I have been wanting to find a way to communicate with him recently, and here we are. There you are. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Very, very beautiful reading. Thank you so much for your dad. Thank you. I want to thank your dad here for allowing me to channel those messages on his behalf. So beautiful, beautiful messages here for you from your dad. Thank you so much. Oh, there are. Can't thank you enough. I needed to hear this. And you know what? And that is probably the reason why he has come through today. He needed you to know. Okay? Because, like I said, you've had, you know, readings with me in the past, and this hasn't been the case. So there you go. There's always a reason why they come through. They never come at random. There's always a reason. I always tell that to people. You know, I've had clients that have been clients, my personal private clients for years. And I had a client who, after 2 years of being my client, she ended up having a real in-depth reading. But it was a mediumistic reading. It was a loved one who had crossed over. And sure enough, there was a reason why that loved one came at that specific moment in time. So there you go. All right. Wow. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. Up next, we have Shirley. And after Shirley, we have uh, Solat. No, I forgot how to pronounce it. Stola. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have, you're very welcome, Briss. Okay, you're very welcome, my love. Up next, we have Shirley, and then after Shirley, and then next we have Stola. So I love using this deck because I have dedicated 3 cards in that deck for loved ones who have crossed over. And sure enough, when it comes out, it's always a loved one that's like, yes, I'm here. All right. So, Shirley, welcome. Thank you so much, Shirley, for joining us here today, or this evening, or tonight. All right, Shirley. And then I have to write here Stola. Okay. All right, Shirley. Let's see what's coming through for you. Thank you so much, Shirley, for sharing your message also with Briss. And Briss, my condolences as well. Thank you so much, Briss. All right, Shirley. Just a reminder here that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see what's coming through for you. Oh, this was over here. I put it in the wrong deck. Okay, sorry about that. All right, let's see what's coming through for you. All right, Shirley. And we have here clear, cancel, and release learning experiences. Shirley, your guides want you to know, and by the way, Shirley, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Just a reminder here, Shirley, your guides want to remind you here that there's certain things you may have gone through that have been very deep in lessons. Okay, there were challenging times, or there's been either one challenging time, or certain things that you have experienced in the past or recent past, and that those experiences, although they were very deep, hurtful, and maybe even life changing and life altering, happened for you so that you are able to see the things that you needed to see, heal, grow, and I'm getting here like grow wiser. Okay, to use those lessons that you've learned in the past or recent past to extract the emotions of it, because it's not about getting you sad or making you think about those sad things, but it's about looking at your past or recent past with a sense of maturity, with a sense of, you know what? Yes, I endured those things in the past or recent past, but those things that happened for me to enlighten, to grow, to heal, to mature, to extract lessons so that I can apply, and also so that you are aware of the things that you and the people that you need to clear away, that you need to cancel, and that you need to release, whether those are people, situations, circumstances, events, or environments. Okay, Shirley? So this is talking about making sure that you don't allow yourself to get into a space or place where you're back into square one like you were in the past or recent past. So you dealt with those situations, circumstances, events, people, and environments. You learned from them. Now it's time for you, okay, with the wisdom that you have acquired and the lessons you have acquired, it's time for you to be more selective with the people, the environments, and the experiences here. You don't have to have too many people around you. You just need to have the right people who have the right intentions. And I feel that there's a sense of your not only wisdom, but you have a certain impeccable, I'm getting like really good talent or skill to be able to decipher who people are now because of these experiences here from the past or recent past. So it's like you could feel right away where someone is coming from. You could be a very intuitive person here. You could also be an empath, because I feel this empathic, like you could feel energy when you walk into a room. You feel person's energy, okay? Because that's what's coming through here with these. Like, because you can feel so many people's energy, or when you walk into a room, you can connect to vibes. There's this sense of you kind of needing to like shield yourself in a way. One way that you can do that is by just having a black obsidian. I'm sorry, black tourmaline. I like black tourmaline more than black obsidian, because black tourmaline is stronger. It repels at a stronger with a stronger energy. Okay? So you may want, if you feel that you are an empath, you are the type of person who you could pick up energies and vibes, for you to use a black tourmaline in your pocket, or for you to wear a black tourmaline maybe as a bracelet, or as a charm, or as a pendant or something, because this is going to allow you to repel energies that should not be around you, or that you need to push away from. Okay, you have here, okay, let's keep going. So let's see. I feel like you're in, ooh, see, I was about to shuffle. Look what you're an intuitive person, my love. You are a very intuitive person. I would even say you have very strong sixth senses, whether it's empath, whether it's claircognizance, clairvoyancy, clairaudience, clairsentience, premonition, psychic, something. You got something going on. Okay? You definitely have some intuitive abilities. What your guides want you to know is this. Remember that and it's funny because this is here with this energy, clear, cancel, and release. So again, use your intuition. You're able to read people's energy and people's vibes. Okay. Also, use black tourmaline in your pocket as a bracelet, or but there's something here about your intuitive energy. What I'm also getting here, Shirley, is that remember that this card, when it came through, I said that you've gone through very deep, hurtful experiences that have changed you. They've impacted you. They may have even placed you in a position where it made you, how is this coming through? It's coming as like it connected to your life purpose or your soul purpose. All right. So there's something here about these experiences that have allowed you to connect deeper with your sixth senses. And the reason why this card is coming out for you today is because your guides want you to let go and release. Release and forgive those people, experiences, situations, circumstances, or events that hurt you deeply. And maybe you have been working and healing through that. And, your guides are just saying, you can provide the energetic closure that you were unable to have with those experiences in the past or recent past. And now is a great opportunity. And again, I shared my Lexa Reiki, long distance Reiki. You may want to use that also as energy clearing as well. But it's time for you to really kind of focus on it, not just from a forgiving from the heart, but also energetically forgiving. That means you don't have to talk to the person. You don't have to contact the person if you don't wish to do so. And it may be even someone who may have crossed also. Maybe there's some residual energies or feeling with people that may have crossed over that you didn't get that closure. But this is talking about being able to connect energetically and forgive, not only in this lifetime, but past lifetimes as well. So by you kind of in a way course correcting through energetic forgiveness, there is this energy here focusing on bringing some sort of closure here to you. Okay. So, wow, that was very deep. Let's see what else is coming through for you, my love. All right, let's see. Okay, hold on a second. Oop. My guides want me to. Up next, we have Stola. Stola, if you're here, you're up next. For those of you who are here and watching and are new to the channel, welcome. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell and all alerts. Although this session is closed, I will be coming back tomorrow as well as throughout this weekend to continue to give messages for those of you who are interested in a mini reading. But you do need to be subscribed to the channel so that you can get those alerts and notifications. Okay, so yeah. So what do you have here? Yeah, look at that. Exactly what I was saying. This reading here for you, your guides want to point out that it's about the forgiveness. It's about you releasing the painful, dead weight memories, the painful endings, the letting go of the inevitable, because there were some things here that needed to close, chapters that really needed to close, people who truly didn't deserve you, that were taking up space in your place, okay? Whether it was in your home, whether it was in your environment. But the Ten of Swords energy is a reminder here of, you know, there's been losses, there have been changes, there have been transitions, but there also have been here a reminder here for you to release the sadness, release the emotions or the memories that you have connected to that misfortune, because those losses have allowed you to be able to use that as means of helping others or giving advice or sharing something here, or feeling a sense of enlightenment, or again, aligning you with your life purpose or your soul purpose. Let's see what else is coming through for you. It says the end of a situation. It says the end of a situation that brings relief. And sure enough, you may be experiencing that type of relief, right? It says the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness, a weight off your shoulders, the end of an addiction, obsession, or an old pattern. A melodramatic reaction. Some people weren't too happy when you said goodbye or you had to make your decisions, but you had to make them for yourself. Okay, that's what this Ten of Swords is saying. Last but not least, let's take a look at what messages you need in order, or what mindset you need to be in order to amplify or to increase here your beautiful messages here. Always remember, clear, cancel, and release. Okay, it's about you letting go, closing out chapters, for energetically forgiving people and letting go. Oh, this did a little peekaboo. It says, I am in control of my emotions. There you go. Validation, confirmation. You are in control of your emotions. So again, this energetic forgiveness and closures is necessary. It says, I am in control of my emotions. Here are the two questions behind here that is a good type of, these two questions could be reflective questions, or they could be journal prompts for you to kind of look at different ways here at, how to unpack or how to let go of the residual energies here that need to be clear, or how to continue to energetically forgive others as well as yourself. Okay. It says, what makes my emotions feel out of control? That's a good question. Here's the question again. What makes my emotions feel out of control? So identifying what creates this energy where you feel like, okay, this doesn't feel or sit right with me, right? The second question here, as a reflective question, is what actions can I take to feel more in control of my emotions? I'm going to repeat it. What actions can I take to feel more in control of my emotions? And sure enough, you do have here forgiveness, and you also here have the Ten of Swords, which is the emotional release. That being said, Shirley, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Shirley. Please feel free to share my YouTube channel with Like Souls and take a look at the November readings that are already up for all the signs. And also take a look at what you don't see coming, which is additional bonus messages, all free, on my playlist. Okay, so hopefully you can take a look at that, and you can see what potential unfolding maybe in for you for the month of November. That being said, Shirley, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. Up next, we have Stola. Stola is up next, and I'll be right back in 2 minutes here. What is this? No, don't eat that. No, be good, boy. Be a good boy. All right, intuitive friends, welcome, welcome. If you just joined this live, the session is closed, but no worries. You too can have a free 5-minute reading. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts, as that will notify you the moment that I am doing a reading. And then you can hurry up and get on the chat list, because that's where the list is going to form on the chat. Okay, so as soon as you get your notification, don't forget to hop onto the chat, and then I will add you to the list. Okay, so intuitive friends, if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All right, intuitive friends, give me 2 seconds here. Let's make sure my little puppy is not getting himself into trouble. And then we will start the readings shortly. Off. All right, so up next we have Stola. Hello, Stola. Thank you so much for joining the live. I greatly appreciate it. I hope that these messages bring you some sort of clarity. Please remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's take a look here at what's coming through for you, what your guides want you to know. All right, let me just make sure I write closed here. So again, for those of you who are watching, no worries, you didn't make the list this time around, but you can next time, and that next time may be tomorrow. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. That's going to allow you to get a free reading right away, okay? Because the moment that I come on and do a live, I get a lot of people on my list, okay? So in less than 10 minutes, say like maybe 5 minutes, you have this, Sola. In 5 minutes, I ended up getting a dozen people to do a free reading. So I'm telling you, my list fills up very quickly. Stola, you have this beautiful message of signs and reminders here for you. This is a really, really nice card, because this is your guide saying, we're sending you signs, symbols, synchronicities, or serendipitous events. Okay? And this is saying here, you may be seeing numbers, mirror numbers, repeating numbers. Maybe you're seeing butterflies, feathers, rainbows, maybe some sign that you have asked the universe to show you. You may be getting those sign, symbol, synchronicities. So your guides are saying, pay attention. Pay attention to those signs that they are sharing with you here. Okay? Again, they're sending you some type of sign, symbol, synchronicities here from the universe. So this is beautiful. There may be something here that you have been asking, wishing, or desiring. Okay? So maybe you've been asking, your guides, like, oh, show me a sign. Show me that, I'm going in the right direction, or show me that something is going to change, or show me that I'm, a step closer to whatever these goals or heart's desires may be. And if that has been the case, then this is the card that's coming out as them showing you validation, confirmation on whatever it is that you have been asking for. So that's a very, very beautiful message. Let's take a look here at what else is coming through. What your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. Oh, there you go. Look what just popped up. It says life purpose. Whatever this may be, it may be very much connected to your life purpose. If it's not connected to your life purpose, it is saying this: whatever it is that you're asking, desiring, praying for, or manifesting, you need to take into account that whatever that is that you are asking for is aligned with your life purpose. Okay? What do I mean by that? This is just an example. I'm not saying that this is your situation, but I have to give you an example because it's coming through as like in my case, right? So in my case, I'm single, right? And let's say that I am manifesting someone in my energy field. I want to have a connection with someone, right? But in my case, due to the fact that my life purpose is not only connected to my career that I have in the 3D realm, like I say, but I also have my spiritual senses, which is my YouTube channel, which is I channel messages. So when I'm asking for someone, right, when I am attracting someone into my energy field in regards to having a connection, I need to always keep in mind that it's not just a person that understands my career, but also someone who understands my spirituality and understands that I am a medium, a clairvoyant, a psychic, that, you know what I'm saying? That they understand that part of me. So I'm not saying that in your case is the same as what I'm saying, okay? Because your situation could be completely different. But what this is talking about is that when you are asking for that something, someone, or you're attracting this heart's desire, for you to also be aware that your life purpose is part or may be impacted by that desire, right? Your heart's desire. So, for example, if someone has a calling to be, and this is another example, a pilot or a flight attendant, they feel that that's their life purpose. Well, guess what? If they are wanting to attract a partner or a person who will have a commitment in a relationship, they need to get someone or attract someone who understands that their schedule is completely different, that they're always traveling, that they're not going to be in the same place 2 days in a row. You see what I'm saying? So that's that type of energy here that I'm getting, where yes, you may be asking for something, but also to take into account how that may impact your life purpose. And that when you're asking, desiring, manifesting, whatever it is, that specific goal or ambition, that you also keep in mind what it takes for that situation, circumstance, event, or person to be part of your life purpose. Okay, so that's how this is coming across, that type of size symbol synchronicities as well. So there you go. So let's see here. Oop, that did a little peekaboo. That was a 10 of swords. Okay, let go of things that no longer serve you. Okay, you need to be ready to allow yourself to be open, that everything that you may ask may not be in alignment with your life purpose. Okay, so it's kind of like your guides are saying here for you, we want what's best for you. And what's best for you is someone or something or an environment that allows you to embrace you as well as what your life purpose is. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Oops, something flipped over. And you have here the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is an energy here that your guides are saying to you that there may be a lot of ideas, okay, or thoughts that kind of rush into your mind. Not to be very impulsive on the first idea that comes to your mind. Kind of take your time to allow yourself to learn more about something, to allow yourself to, before you act, that you have all the information, all the knowledge, that you've asked the right questions so that you could get those answers that you need in order to clarify something before you just dive into it first. Okay. So there is this energy here about you needing to be very focused and intentional on the questions and the conversations that you need to have in order to know, is this person, situation, circumstance, event, or environment, should I move in that direction or should I not? Based on the information that you get, based on what your logical, rational thoughts are telling you, but they're not impulsive. Okay. It's about really kind of exploring and seeing, do I really know enough about fill in the blank in order for me to even move in that direction or move in their direction or move in that direction? Okay. So the Knight of Swords says decisive, focused, driven, defensive, events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual response. Exactly what I said. I wanted to say just what I wanted to say, but it says the same thing I just said. It says choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. So again, choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. So you're not making a decision based on how you feel emotion wise, because emotions can be fickle. Emotions can change from 1 minute to the next, but what will never change from 1 minute to the next is facts. Facts are facts, and that is not going to change. Okay. So, you know, the world is circle. It's a circle. It's like we can prove that. We can go up into space and we can look and we can see that the earth is round. It's not a triangle, it's round. So that is that type of energy that I'm getting here. For you to make sure that you have enough knowledge and enough information through communication here to be able to review the information carefully. Review, see, is what a person's saying, is it aligning with their actions? If it's not in alignment and if it's not consistent, then it might not be true, right? And so this is what this is talking about. The Knight of Swords says, review your options carefully. So don't allow your emotions to help to push you in a place where you're just jumping in without kind of taking a closer look here. Allow your mind to help you through. Allow your intellectual, rational, logical mind to help you through a decision or to help shift or sift through information in order to know if you should go in that direction or not. Okay. So, that being said, let's take a look at your next and final message. Let's see what mindset you need to have in order to maximize your beautiful blessings here. For those of you who are watching, welcome. Don't forget, just subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. This session is closed, but I will reopen it tomorrow. So make sure that you are, subscribe to the channel, because I only do these readings for those of you who are subscribed. All right, Stola, let's see what else is coming through. Last but not least, what mindset you need to have is I make a difference. You make a difference. And there you go, a feather. You make a difference. The way that you think about something makes a difference. The way that you analyze something makes a difference. I'm getting feather as air, and air is connected to, you see how this over here, this swirl over here, I don't know if you could see it, but the swirl over here looks like a feather. So again, it's coming across as air sign. So you can make a difference. How you think and how you view something can make a difference on whether you should move towards it or move away from it. Stola, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Stola, for stopping by. I hope these messages have resonated. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section or here in the chat to let me know if these messages resonated for you. For those of you who've been watching today, this live reading, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. I hope these messages have been insightful to those of you. To those of you who weren't able to make it in time, no worries. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts so that when I come to the channel to do a live read, you will get a notification. All right, intuitive friends, if you are interested in asking me a personal question and getting an exclusive 15-minute reading here on YouTube, well, all you need to do is join me, because I should be back in about 20 minutes or so. Join me back in about 20 to 30 minutes and be part of the super chat live. And again, as I always want to remind each and every one of you, don't forget that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Take care, everyone. Have a good one and have a safe night. Bye.